Hey guys, Sixclawed here, and welcome to my next Let's Play series, that being Pokemon Silver. You're probably wondering why I chose Pokemon Silver over, say, continuing my Sonic 3 and Knuckles Let's Play or Mega Man X3. Well, after giving it some thought, I figured I would want to begin with something a little bit more manageable. Or I guess you could say relaxing. I haven't done commentary for video games in a while, and I figured Pokemon would be one of the better places to start, as it would ease me into doing Let's Plays again. So, with that out of the way, let's get started. So, it's about 11:46 a.m. here. I'll bump it up to 11:47. This clock is a very important in-game mechanic, as we will soon see certain Pokemon can occur at certain times of the day. So, essentially, we'll have Pokemon that occur only during the day, we'll have Pokemon that only occur during the night, and we'll have Pokemon that occur both during the day and the night. We will more than likely see this as I progress through the game. So here we go, our obligatory speech. Yep, no girl avatar yet. That only occurred during Pokemon Crystal. So we're stuck with the male avatar. Yeah, I think I'll go with 6. No Sixclawed. Actually, there's not enough spaces for Sixclawed. I could go with Sixclaw, but I think I'll just stick with 6. So we start out in our room here. Not much to see here. No potion to start with. So we have some new mechanics here. We have the mailbox and we have the decorations. If I remember correctly, and mind you, I haven't played a Gen 2 game in a while, we had the capacity to decorate our room. Somebody can correct me in the comments if they want. As I said, I haven't played Gen 2 in a while, or its remakes of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which were Generation 4. So there isn't really much to do here, so let's head downstairs and go talk to our mother. It's Friday. No. Actually, I know how to use the phone, but I figured I'd say no anyway just to get the dialogue. And we'll be back here soon enough. So let's go see what Professor Elm wants to talk to us about. Hello, suspicious character. How rude. So let's take a look at our options here. Our first option is Cyndaquil. Our second option is Totodile. And our third option is Chikorita. I'm going to shoot myself in the foot because I enjoy shooting myself in the foot, and I'm going to choose Chikorita. You're probably wondering what it is I'm talking about. The thing of it is that Chikorita is kind of the hard mode of this game for the first part. It actually has the type disadvantages against the first two gyms. But I like Chikorita. I think it's really undervalued. Yes, we're gonna nickname it. It's male, so we're gonna nickname you Silva. How generous. So the one thing to keep in mind about the Pokegear in Generation 2 is the fact that it actually has limited phone number slots. You can only hold up to a certain amount of phone numbers, unlike in the remakes of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I can talk again, which actually give you unlimited memory for phone numbers. So keep that in mind when making your way through Generation 2. So, with that out of the way, let's head to Cherry Grove. So I only begin with two moves here, Tackle and Growl. Let's Growl to lower its attack. That way it doesn't do as much damage to us. We're off to a great start. Well, that was some decent damage. Another neat feature that was introduced in Generation 2 was the experience bar at the bottom. You only caught a quick glimpse of it, but at the very bottom of the screen, you can see the experience bar increase. That's actually a good gauge to see how close you are to leveling up. Also, Generation 2 introduced held items. Basically, your Pokemon has the capacity to hold items. This can increase. Well, actually, let me rephrase this. This has the capacity to increase your damage output, heal your Pokemon if it's like holding a berry, which is what Chikorita is holding, to basically heal itself in the middle of battle. It was actually a really neat feature they introduced. Not much to really say here. This is just basically your obligatory starter path. During the day, we'll only see two type of Pokemon here, that being a Sentret and Pidgey. At night, you'll see Noctowl. Basically, Sentret is your obligatory rodent Pokemon. And there's the berry being used. Come on, Silva. You can do it. So close to level 6. What do you have to say? It's faster than me. Awesome, level 6. I should probably heal Silva. Awesome, a critical hit. Yep, that's related to the clock feature that I mentioned earlier. Anyway, head here. Yep, we can encounter little bushes and trees throughout the game that give us free berries. These are very handy. Apparently the Pokemon really like me today. Some critical hit. Awesome. What do you have to say? I don't think I talked to you yet. Very handy. Anyway, We have arrived at Cherry Grove. I think... Yeah, this guy will give us the obligatory walk through the city, getting us acquainted with certain mechanics in the game. Why not? Essentially, we got the gold and silver's equivalent of the town map. As you can see here, this is our new town map. If I can keep it. Never mind. The joys of playing on an emulator. Anyway, let's go heal our Pokemon and head out to Route 30. Yes, please. Anyway, let's head out. And head to Mr. Pokemon's house. Ooh, I'm not gonna have the type advantage here. Do I have a potion? No, I do have a berry, but that's not gonna do me much good. Let's see if I can run. Yeah, starting out with Chikorita, yeah, like I said, it's kind of hard mode in certain areas. Weedle being a bug and poison type means that Chikorita is going to have a harder time battling it, especially if it has Poison Sting. Here we are. But before I go in, very handy, that cures poison. Yeah, that was quite the exposition dump. Anyway, I'm at 22 minutes, so I'm gonna call it here. In the next part, we shall deliver the mystery egg to Professor Elm. I hope everybody enjoys this, and I shall see you in the next episode.